I'm not much of a crier. My wife probably knows me better than everybody. And when she called and told me Pastor Ranch passed away, she was more shocked that I was crying than anything. She was like, I can't believe you're crying right now. But I love Pastor Ranch. But unlike everybody else, I hated him at first. We had the worst relationship at first. I was kind of like the young guy that's coming in, and you know, she told Pastor Ranch, hey, train this guy up, and he didn't like me, I didn't like him. And hundreds of times I busted in Pastor G's office. I'm like, man, I hate this old man. What does he think he is? This and that. And 2 minutes later, Pastor Ranch would come in, man, I hate this punk kid. Who does he think he is? And we fought all the time, and I was just an idiot. And one day we got in each other's face, man. It was bad. I got a bad attitude. He's got a bad attitude, and we cursed each other out. And I told him everything that was on my heart. He told me everything that was on his heart. I went home the next day. Pastor G found out, so he cursed at me too and yelled at me, and I didn't yell at him back. I was just like, I'm sorry. So the next day I came back to work, and he was chilling in the golf cart. He had one of his feet up like he does all the time, and I sat down next to him, and he reached in his pocket, and he took out an old melted Payday candy bar, and he took a bite of it. Is that what he likes to eat, Payday? And he took a bite of it, and he passed it to me, and I was like, no, I'm good, man, I'm good. And that was his way of saying sorry, and basically what he told me that day, I'll never forget, because he knew what our problem was, and he said, Andrew, there's no limit, don't get this, please. He said, there's no limit to how much God can use you as long as you don't want the credit. And right there, that changed my life right there. I realized I need to shut up, stop acting like I know it all. I'm hanging out with the guy that knows 20 times more than me. If I can just shut up and listen, he's got so much to teach me. And ever since that day, we were best friends, man. We've had so much crazy stories on the golf cart. By the way, Pastor Arson, I want to borrow those keys and take one more ride tonight on the golf cart. We picked up many ladies on the golf cart. I didn't. My wife would always come outside and she'd stare at me when there's like 20 girls. I'm like, it's Pastor Ranch, not me. We have fun on the golf cart. And we started to get a better relationship. And what's funny is he loved people so much. I think the only reason he loved me is because of the way I served Pastor G. That touched his heart more than anything. And as we started to get a better relationship, he started to love me more. I started to love him more. He always used to buy me stuff and take care of me. And he knew I love clothes. We shop at different places. He doesn't really have too much of style, I guess you want to call it. I shop at Nordstrom's, the sale rack at Nordstrom's, and he shopped at the VA hospital. And he'd come home every time he did. I didn't know there was a shop there. I guess there is. But he'd come back, and he was like a proud dad. He'd come back from the VA hospital with the ugliest shirts I've ever seen in my life. There would be like this green, highlighter green shirt, and he'd be smiling like, hey, Drew, look what I got for you. And I go to Pastor G, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And G's like, well, you got to wear it at least once. And then I wear it, and all over the rock, people are like, hey, Ranch, right? And I'm like, yeah, Ranch. And before he died, before he died, he made a will. And I'm thinking, oh, man, maybe he's got money stashed. Maybe I'm getting some of his money or something, And I'm all excited. He's got this nice truck, and then he's got 2 trucks. I'm thinking maybe I'm getting some of the trucks. He's got a go-kart stashed in the back that Rick Brown's not supposed to know about. And he's got all his fishing equipment. So they sit me down. They go, hey, Pastor Ranch has you in his will. He's got something good for you. And I'm, oh, man, I hope it's money. Please be money. Please be something. And D was like, it's his clothes. I was like, oh, my God. Come on, give me something. But it touched my heart because I think the 3 people he loved most, he left things to, and it touched my heart that I was one of them. And I kept one of his Dodger sweaters, and I'll never give that away. That'll be mine forever. But before I go, one more thing I wanted to say about Pastor Ranch. I think he believed the Bible. And you know that by the way he lived his life. Some people say, yeah, I'm a Christian, I believe in God, but they live the complete opposite. I think that verse where Jesus says, the greatest among you, be servants to everybody. Nobody wants to, I think Jesus said that because he knew nobody wanted that job. Who wants to be a servant? He's like, I'll forget that. I want to be up in the spotlight. But Pastor Ranch believed God and said, man, I want to be great. Let me serve everybody. And I believe he lived serving other people, and he died serving other people.